My antibiotics.
How timely. So it's entirely possible I had this conversation and just don't remember it, because that accounts for most of my life, to be honest. You know what's weird? Having had the root canal and having a temporary filling, because temporary fillings don't have to be flat with the rest of your tooth. So it's kind of like I got like this tooth right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a little birdhouse with like a perfectly round hole, you know? Little birdhouse.
Okay.
That remembered us. Yay.
That remembered us?
Well, sometimes people are just like hi to each other, but not to us because we're not here yet. But that put us in the first hi.
Okay. Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi,
I
Jules.
see you. Hey, Courtney.
Laura.
Hello. Hi, Jay. I talked to Danny today.
The little black cat's running across the street. I tried so hard to catch this little black cat. No interest in being caught. Yeah, and make sure it gets TNR'd and maybe moved, I don't know, away from the busy street I live next to. Okay, but no one said hi pubbers either. Sorry, I got very excited. I don't see the little black cat every day, so I'm excited I saw it today.
Oh, there he is.
All right, so you talked to Danny.
Yeah. Danny invited an author that many of us like to his podcast.
Tamara Pierce.
No.
Janet Ivanovich.
No.
Robin McKinley.
No.
Olivia Dade.
No.
Sarah Nicholas.
Mm-mm. I've already been on his podcast.
Well, you've got like 3 personas.
That's true.
Jules.
No.
The ghost of Terry Pratchett.
No. Though I wouldn't put it past Danny to try.
Gail Carriger.
No.
See? Okay. What's the rest of the story? Or was that the whole story?
He accidentally called this author by their character's name.
Well, I mean, that shows that you're a fan. Ooh, Alicia Rye.
No.
Who else do I have here?
It's someone that I know Laura particularly likes.
Give me a genre.
And you made a zine for them.
And they never said if they liked it or not.
Yeah. You also didn't include any contact info, though.
I did not. Although I probably put a return address on it. And that counts. And they didn't even say anything on Twitter or anything. Like, hey, someone did this thing. It's really cool. Hi.
Hey, Stephanie. It's Zirin, Laura. Zirin J.
Is that how you say it? I've been saying Sheeran.
I don't know. You could be right.
Or Jiren.
Maybe Danny knows.
Also,
if Danny knows their name.
You thought their character was their...
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in the like zh category of like the zh letter in the Cyrillic alphabet. Not that I have writing utensils.
I'm gonna see if it's on the website. Oh, because it's Zachary Wing.
Yang. I pronounce it like that letter. But like,
it's not on their website.
See, I'm a big fan of that first book and very nervous about the second one because stories that enter like a new like dimension, you know, like in She-Ra, when it's like, this is a fantasy story where we're fighting, you know, against the forces of evil. And then all of a sudden it's like a space battle. I struggle with that transition. So I'm nervous about book 2.
Got it.
They do, and also a Tumblr, which I follow. Well, in book 2, I don't know what happens yet because it's not actually out, but I'm nervous.
I like it. What is everyone gonna be working today? It's
Iron Widow, which is fantastic.
Widow.
It's so nice to get a character that just, you know, that like meme, you know, the feminine urge to go feral. It's like that in a book.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And she's like, the only solution to my problem is murder. Yeah. And then she does the murder, and then she's like, I feel no regrets about this.
Yeah,
and
the
you're
way
like,
I tell people about
yes!
it, I say, like, I hate in books when usually it's a YA female main character is like, oh, I can't kill anyone because then I'd be just as bad as the bad guys.
And she's like, how many can I kill?
And this book does not have that issue at all.
Yeah, I call it, you know, the feminine urge to go feral, because it's just, you know, little girl with a stick.
Yeah. All right, Jules is working on edits. Bet's gonna start a job application. Oh, good luck. Oh, you're going to Fringe. Message me, Bet.
I want to, but I think COVID is getting bad again.
Hey, Jen.
It's so good. I have put it on my to purchase list, which is a very rare position for a book to be in.
Jay working on chapter 45. How close are you to being done, Jay?
Do you ever like diagram?
Are there at least 2 or more genders involved? Because sex scenes
pronouns.
Same is in third person is the worst. I promised myself I'd never do that again. Courtney's still deciding. Oh, wow.
Oh, I wish you could share that. That sounds amazing.
I'm going to be editing my podcast. It's supposed to be out tomorrow because I am back at running to the last minute. Like the true Sarah that I am.
That sounds like fun. Not your thing. Your thing sounds terrible. This sounds like fun. Well, I mean, I appreciate that, and yes, please. But it's not as much fun as being able to share
with the group
orgy diagrams with all of your friends.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and a man came in to do some painting in our apartment. And they were discussing on the podcast the movie Love Actually. And they kept talking about an orgy that a character has. And I didn't have headphones on because I was not fully aware that Mr. Painterman was in the apartment at the time. I was getting ready in the bathroom. And all I could think is this man heard that conversation. He was like, what is she listening to?
Jay said, time to do your spiders.
That sounds awful. What's the beeping?
Oh, the 3D printer is going.
I forgot he has a 3D printer.
He has several 3D printers.
How can I use this to my advantage?
No one's commented about my lack of glasses today.
I wasn't sure how to introduce the fact that you had possibly been abducted by an alien who was
or my dark eyes.
I just accept this. That's what you're supposed to do. You know?
Just not talk about it.
Well, it's like when you have the mental illness where you think your loved ones have been replaced by aliens or fae. You're just supposed to be like, well, they're not hurting me. You know, eventually maybe my people will come back. And I'm serious. That's what you're supposed to do. So the fact that there's like a strange, possibly not Sarah over here is just you. Excuse me? You know what? I don't want to know. That sounds like
it's time to start anyway. So pull that clock up. Uh-oh. Am I frozen or is Bess frozen? I think Bess might be frozen. I I'm wearing contacts. I have contacts for sports, but I went to the eye doctor today and she wants me to try a new prescription out. But also she dilated my eyes, which is why I am not at home unexpectedly because I couldn't drive home like that. Bess had the clock today, so I guess I can pull up my clock. Uh-oh, Bess is gone. Okay. Sharing the clock now. Okay, hopefully Bess will join us in a minute. But in the meantime, on your mark, get set. Right. Oh no, I have to say it myself.
And that's time. I'm back. Who missed me? And how'd you do?
Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you. Delighted to be here. Welcome to Kevin's office.
I'm panicked and I was like, oh no, Bess was supposed to do the timer.
I know. I was like, I am so prepared. I've got the timer ready.
I am about 14 minutes into this episode editing it. I did a little today, so I didn't just do 14 minutes just now.
2 sentences. And I got a
Baby,
kitty.
hi.
So I wrote 2 sentences and relocated to Kevin's office.
Oh
where
my
I am physically plugged in. No more Wi-Fi.
I was just reading Kay's message. That's a lot.
I missed you too.
Aww. Courtney ate a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
Nice,
you have no
Jules.
idea. I won't show you his work setup because probably I shouldn't because work things. But I mean, this is
cat paradise.
So yeah, they spend a lot of time in here.
Hi, Amy. Welcome.
Oh, I missed you too. Anyone else think of the XKCD comic?
No.
All right.
Courtney, did you get it free? Today was your day.
Huh?
It was C and U names. You could get free Firehouse.
That's a thing? Tell me more about this.
It just ended today.
I
didn't
never heard of
see
this.
anything that would apply to you. Otherwise, I would have sent it to you. But there was a day for Sarah. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness.
What's everyone consuming?
I just finished a Funky Buddha.
Charming.
Where is it? There it is.
Artificial intelligence water.
It's a Floridian wheat. And did I show you my cup last week?
I remember you showing us a cup at some point, but I couldn't tell you if it was this one or when. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the rainbow sparklies that you posted that you made.
Yeah, those are fun. Oh,
Theory?
Courtney, you missed out on a free sub.
Theory crafting? Oh, tell us more.
LASIK. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, so my confetti cup cracked and I had to replace it. And I had prepared to look for a long time for a perfect replacement, but I found this and I love it. It's a Starbucks cup.
Wow, Jay.
Oh, wow, Jay. It is a Florida wheat. An unfiltered German-style Hefeweizen brewed to embody the freewheeling spirit of the Sunshine State. Yes, beer. Oh, nice, Jay.
Laura, you're such a good editor. You take the things that we say and then make them succinct and correct. And I appreciate that about you.
Home blended herbal tea sent from your critique partner. Oh, aren't you fancy?
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry, y'all. Kevin likes it dark and cold in his spaces, which is why I work out in the bright and warm dining room now. My desk used to be right here. So now it feels like bedtime because it's dark. This is funny because all of those sentences are also in first person.
That's so funny.
Ooh, this sounds fun. Let's do it. Let's take a poll.
All right. It's relevant to the threesome scene. Cool. Yeah.
Which is spectacular, y'all. I saw the diagram. I only understood about half of it.
My favorite part was where it indicated the penises.
The first one, very confusing to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Julia walked in right as we started talking about.
Hi, Julia. Welcome to
penises.
where we discuss a threesome.
It is mildly NSFW. Well, I'm not at work, obviously, as evidenced by the beer that I just drank.
When you're reading porn, how biologically probable do you need it to be? Like 100%? This isn't Laura's poll. We're doing a new poll. Like 100%, everything has to be perfectly correct down to
No.
whether or not the person has like ankylosing spondylitis and can't move their pinky finger, or are you like, I'm sort of like, I get the general vibes, so I'm okay if like a hand does something a little weird, and then we can do Laura's poll.
I think it just has to be like basically believable and understandable.
So basic vibes.
Yeah. Come on, Laura, we're waiting.
All right, Jules is excused from this and the next poll.
Vibes.
Another
Oh, you
vibes.
sent it on Twitter?
Oh no, I have
Is
to
that
go
what you
into
mean?
internet.
No, is it a picture? You can't send pictures or links. You can't send links. If you send us a link, we can copy and paste it though.
We being Sarah, I will do nothing of the
Yeah.
sort.
I think Danny might be able to send a link, but I'm not sure.
Like you're not sure if you want it to be specific or, vibes.
Maybe she just doesn't read porn.
Because there are so many. I'm in a couple of like writers discords and stuff, and I'm like, how to write better smut, and I'm like, but how accurate do readers?
Oh, there are a couple words that are blocked that won't show up, Laura. So if you're using any kind of some salacious words, it may block those.
All right, so send it to Sarah, and we'll. But do it fast because we got like a minute and a half.
Yeah, we got like a minute. We may have to do it on the next go round. Oh no. Nope.
I don't know. Now there's some confounding because I do think I'm somewhere on the asexual spectrum.
I'm hypersexual and no.
Because like it would be
Julia, so sorry.
it would be really easy to get your partner off if they had your exact physiognomy.
Yeah. Still. What does Danny stand by? I think that might have been blocked.
That's pretty funny. Everyone's very emphatically no, so I feel like I have to say no too.
You can say whatever you feel in your heart.
I'm feeling very peer pressured here. I don't know what I would. Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to this in 20 minutes.
All right, on your mark, get set.
Focus on your work. And that's time. Our second sprint is complete.
I was not ready for it to be time.
Surprise!
Danny. Danny just said the same thing that Laura said, basically. So we're not going to go into detail.
I don't remember what Laura said.
Self-gratification. I just love that the first time Megan chimed in was like about Laura's question.
Going back to look.
What's coming up?
I got nothing.
As per usual, we have some writers' workshops at the library, most of them virtual. We have one tomorrow. It's called Making It Worse or Make It Worse, to add micro and macro attentions to your fiction. And then the end of the month, we have Caitlin Johnson.
Attentions?
Micro and macro tensions.
I thought you said attentions. And
no.
That sounds fun. I want to go to that. Send me that later.
At the end of the month, we have Understanding Publishing Contracts.
So I think it depends on whether you see this other you as like a relative, like a sibling or child, because it is created from you, or if you think of it as like an entirely separate person, like someone from an alternate universe brought over, no biological connection. So I think that's really what shapes whether you're a yes or a no.
I'm a no either way. That's exciting, Jules. Did you get all your edits done yet?
Sarah,
did you have a lot of edits?
This is a safe space. Is it because you're afraid you would be judgy of yourself?
No.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know either.
What does that mean? What does a design meeting do? Oh, you're like that one witch in Terry Pratchett's books that has like one brain and two bodies?
Wasn't there a character on Sky High like this?
So there's the woman, the cheerleader who can like replicate herself, but they all just sort of act independently. That feels like a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
One brain, two bodies. Yeah, that I think is just masturbation. That's just like you have extra, like growing two extra hands.
Oh, okay. That's why Julia said OMG, Bess.
Awesome.
Very nice, Bet.
Fantastic.
You're working on edits tonight, Jules? Nice, Jay.
Jules! Sorry, the word accessibility reminded me. I need to figure out how to make a blind-friendly version of Mazine. And so, like, making a PDF, easy, because then it's digital. They requested a digital version. But, like, figuring out alt text, theoretically a thing I can do, or find someone who knows how to do. But switching, I need things that would be activities in a book that would be fun for a blind person. Because right now, there's a coloring page and a word search, and I don't think either of those would be fun via screen reader.
I don't know. Some kind of word puzzle?
Some kind of word puzzle?
These are activities that you could do via screen reader.
What do you mean? Because like, word search I don't think would be any fun, because you would just get like...
Not word search, no.
Because that's what it is right now, and obviously that's not going to work. So What is a fun kind of puzzle or activity strictly audio? See, would that be fun? Is that something people can do in their heads? Because I can't do that in my head.
I'm sure some people can, but I cannot.
That's fantastic. Excellent work. Oh, yeah. I wrote this much on the second page.
Wow, look at you.
Mm-hmm. Considering I wrote like 2 words last time, I'm feeling pretty good.
I am at... Where am I at? Here, I'll tell you in just a second. I have 10.5 minutes of unfinished audio left.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
This always makes me think of a ship. Like a wooden play ship, you know?
Oh, because of the little bridge
Wispies.
thing? Yeah.
And then it's got like this mast, you know, over here.
Is Bess glitchy?
Am I glitchy? I don't think this is me this time. My screen is still smooth. Plus, I am plugged into the internet box. I know I sound like an old lady, but I'm plugged into the internet box. The internet does not get better than that.
Nice, Julia. I froze.
Yes, not me this time. This is a band? Yes? Pretty sure.
I do not know. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom as soon as we start the sprint.
All right. Anyone else got other good ideas for games or activities that are fun with your ears and in your head? Also, anyone got more words for swamp? Bog? Bog is not bad. I know they're not exactly the same thing, but technically none of these are technically the same thing. Yeah. Oh, hey! We're like twins.
Oh, I thought you saw that, and that's why you said it.
No.
Are riddles activities? Jules asked.
I don't see why not. Oh god, I have to write some riddles.
Yeah.
Because, like, I love this scene, and I want this person to have as awesome a time with it as I do when it's done physically. And this necessitates other kinds of things to do.
Yeah. Laura supports riddles. You gotta get clever.
Riddles about Wizard Rock. Ooh, Quagmire's good.
That was a good one. Riddles are hard. I agree, Danny.
You could make like really, like a spectrum, like really easy to really.
Bess could do it.
Trivia. I worry about trivia. You know, I worry that it would just be like statements to read, you know?
Jokes.
Rather than like a thing to engage with. I don't know anyone. And
the second part is good though.
This wonderful person who has been like, oh, I don't want to be a problem. I don't want you to go to any trouble. And I'm like, I will go to all. I tried to teach myself Braille, y'all. Turns out it's really hard to do without the tools, but I tried.
She did. She asked me if the library had any.
If we had a Braille printer, that would be so easy. The cheapest one is made out of Legos and $350. Y'all, I cannot afford the $350 Lego printer. 3D printer.
Yes.
That could make the tools. I mean, not for the whole printer, but like the individual stabby and little grid thingy could 3D print it.
Oh, he's been summoned. He knows.
Did someone say 3D printing?
Yes, I need a thing 3D printed.
Okay. Right now?
Well, I assume I have to like figure out like a design or something. Everyone say hi to Nick.
I have speakers on so you can actually hear this time. Bess did look like she was pointing at all of us.
I was.
Oh, it's time.
Oh,
We all forgot.
I'll go work on it.
Everyone's saying hi, Nick.
Except for Danny. Let's be clear.
All right, we got to start this sprint. Okay, on your mark, get set.
Finish strong. And that's time. Surprise. Our final sprint is complete. How'd everyone do?
I'm so close to being done.
I made it onto the next page.
I was really
Look
trying
at
to get it
that.
done before the timer went off.
I also did a lot of research, and y'all, Braille typewriters, first of all, super cool. Second off, prohibitively expensive. And Braille embossers, which seem like they're just kind of like super fancy Braille printers, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, wow.
So there's two kinds of Braille printers. There's typewriter where you hit all the cited keys and it prints out in the Braille. And a kind, I've already forgotten the name of it, that has just the 6 keys of the dots.
Oh.
Which is really cool.
How'd everyone else do? Nice bet. Julia, do you know the rule?
Julia, the rule. Well, I'm sure she's very professional about it. She'll be like, oh, I didn't know. Fix.
Julia does not know the rule.
So the rule is when you do research, you got to share the most interesting thing you learn. Or barring that, just a thing you learn if there's not anything interesting. For example, Braille printers.
Courtney, was that research?
Yeah, that kind of sounds like research to me.
It does. Unless you're just looking at yachts for fun.
Can you imagine? Just window shopping for yachts.
Nice, Jay. Very well done.
Fantastic. Do you want to tell us about it? Maybe we can help you brain?
Help you brain.
Wow. Busy.
All right.
You've been busy. you, like Jay's character,
Goodness.
also busy.
I still don't know anything about boats.
Little peat bricks. Fun.
Cute.
Oh, is she addressing them violently?
Yes, hopefully.
I think we all did pretty well tonight. Good job, team.
I'm just putting the music in, and then I have to write the show notes. Jay said, yep, with violence.
Perfect.
Just the way we like it.
Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, that was a lot that happened.
I'm happy you finally achieved your goal, though.
I feel like that's fine.
I'm here for violence. I mean, we were just talking about how much we love Iron Widow.
Yeah, that's a pretty violent book, so.
In a very satisfying way. Although, Shirin did say that book 2, Protagonist of Doom I've Forgotten, has consequences. And I was really enjoying the consequence-free violence, you know?
Oh, Julia's making some violence happen too. I mean, that's you know, you got to cause your reader some emotions, and anguish is a strong emotion.
I'm so bad at that. Did you say English is a strong anguish?
Anguish.
I just want everyone to be happy. I'm a bad writer.
All right. Are my pupils still big?
Hmm?
Yeah, I think so because that hurt a little bit. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Were we signing off?
I think so.
All
It seems
right.
like conversation was ending
Cool.
naturally.
Natural stopping point. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Don't forget I posted the writing workshops link. I'll post it again for anyone who wants to make it worse tomorrow.
Me.
And yeah, everyone stay safe.
Hey, y'all, we need some sort of good hand sign for stay safe because I don't have one for that. So think on that. Give me ideas.
Yeah. Send us your thoughts in the next week. Do your spiders wear your mask, drink your tea, like the video. That's Jay's version.
It's perfect.
All right. Everyone stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. And we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.